Hey man, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I just wanted to ask you a few questions about him. Again, sorry that this is like a disturbing conversation, obviously. I mean, this is pretty fucked up. I mean, I don't know when you found out about this. I found it out randomly on fucking Kiwi Farms. And it freaked the shit out of me. You know, I saw like someone, I saw that he had Lifeweb videos because they had doxed him. I don't know. It was all just very disturbing. Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions here.
Yeah,
Um,
ask away, man. Ask
so,
away.
I wanted to know, when did you first meet Fallout Dude?
So we have been playing the same fucking game for pretty much the same kind of time. Like I'm pretty sure Fallout came to be to life up in 2021, I think. And the first time that I met him was in the fucking Guardian chat when Randy picked 13 notable individuals from life. And I knew all of them except one guy, Falloutdud3. And I was like, who is this nigger? Like, who is this nigger? Like,
Who
who the
the
fuck is this guy?
who's this
And
guy
then
out
I
of?
get told,
So Randy
I,
picked
I,
13 and he was one of them. I saw Randy made a big announcement about it. He just called him a regular player though. Um,
yeah,
I'll be cutting in every so often to explain parts that I feel like are a bit unexplainable. As you can see, the players and even the creator of this game, being Lifeweb, who is Randy Sandy, seems to be deliberately pretending or not saying the full truth about what they know about this Fallout Dude guy. Randy had personally picked Fallout Dude to be one of the highest ranking members of his server, and now after the shooting he simply says he is a regular player. I'm sure you can understand that he is trying to distance himself from this and pretend, and has been telling everyone else to do the same, to hopefully mean that they will not be punished by this in some way. So Fallout Dude was pretty, I guess, well known enough to be one of the Guardians. Could you tell me what a Guardian really meant?
uh, oh, wait. So a small misconception. Uh, it wasn't like well-known people, the Guardians. It was just people that Randy trusted,
Oh, okay.
which is really strange. Which is really strange. Or people who was either picked up by popular demand, sorry, by popularity, by things that Randy liked, or just by accident. So,
Was
well,
he like
according
a
to Randy,
well-known donator? Did he donate a lot of
he was
money?
not.
He was
He
not.
was
Okay.
not. He was not known as a public person. He did not have popularity, but Fallout had really strong opinions. Like he was really easy to like. He 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 will complain a lot, right, about the game. Well, not complain. He will criticize the game. And then I got told that Fallout was not like any notable player, but he was a bum player, dude. This guy was the gun bum, bro. This guy
Yeah.
was the griefer, dude. Like this guy was the bum who will rape people in the corner, dude.
We
He
had,
was awful.
I'm sure you had seen his gun bum video. It was pretty popular within the community. It was very odd, now looking back, that it has this very loud music in it, and then he just kills exactly 3 people, much like his real shooting, even though obviously he killed himself in real life. He killed 2 people then himself. I mean, yeah, I really have to say, yeah, that's probably the most, there's so many disturbing parts of this, and it is,
Uh, Disturbing coincidence, my friend.
yes. Oh yeah. By the way, complete coincidence. This is not like he planned that. There's no way. He shot 7 people, so he meant to kill a lot of people. So like you were saying, he was well known for mostly being a griefer in the community.
No, he wasn't well known, bro.
Oh, he wasn't
See,
well. Sorry.
the he wasn't well known, but he was grieving a lot, right? And I guess Randy saw the reports or something, and he was like, "Oh, this guy must be a really cool guy. Like this is the danger that I need in my game, dude. This
Yeah.
guy is the danger,
I guess
the random death event."
Randy was just someone. It's just so funny to think that every other one of the Guardians must have been pretty high RP, good role players. But then Fallout Dude mysteriously is the one guy who just Randy personally liked because he went in and, you know, he was a
He shit on everyone's time, bro. He was
he,
shit on everyone's time.
yeah, he was like a force of nature in the game. He would literally make the game change because he would take a round and then kill random people to fuck with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Um, so that's how you knew Fallout Dude. You knew him from the Guardian chat. And what led you to having VCs with him?
So At the start, I didn't really speak to Fallout because during the Guardian era, I would just call him a nigger
Hmm.
because he was just a piece of shit in game. But when Scorcher came up, the Tea House came to be, the Scorcher forums,
Hmm.
and he had a really cool PFP profile picture.
Yeah, what was his profile picture? Was it just like
I don't think I'm gonna find it, but let me see. I hope I do because it's really
it?
cool.
It's okay. I was just gonna say it's weird to think that like Fallout Dude, he wasn't into drugs or anything, right? He wasn't like a smoker or like a mushroom guy or LSD.
No,
No, he was just that's just full schizophrenic without drugs. That's honestly impressive.
oh,
So
I think the Tea House is that actually.
so he didn't care that you or were you actually calling him a nigger? Like were you, or was it just like you're just fucking with them?
No, no, like I was actually gonna, yeah,
Yeah,
like
he
I
just
was
didn't.
actually just trying to start something. Like, bro, I mean, you know, Lifeweb. This
Yeah,
is fucking, this is fucking free game, bro. This is we're in the projects, bro. We're in the fucking
yeah.
projects.
This is a place where
Uh,
you can go and fuck around with people and do that kind of stuff.
yeah, exactly. And I expected myself. I expected from other people. I do it with other people. It's just stuff that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Fallout wasn't a drug user. I'm pretty sure he didn't smoke, at least that I know. Oh wait, no, we're talking about how did I get to BC with him.
Yeah.
I asked him about his profile picture. I thought, hey, your shit's pretty cool because it's actually like edited. Like it's not a random picture. It's a bunch like it's a picture from a fucking Afghan book with a guy holding an AK, and it has like and it's actually like edited in Photoshop to have like a background. The guy is like slammed out the fucking book.
Okay.
It's got a bunch of things on it, and it says like what Celestial Skilled 300, bro. Warehouse Bombed 5. Prayers answered. In Isfet, paradise awaits. It was
So
awesome.
he was really into Scorcher. I know Scorcher. I know that it's a all that kind of stuff. Scorcher is the sequel to Lifeweb that Randy had been creating. It is known to be slightly worse than Lifeweb in the terms of it being a little bit more evil. The things he's talking about is because Scorcher is based off of Islamic culture, and one of them being kind of like ISIS and Al Qaeda. It's meant to be an extension of that kind of terrorism, and Fallout Dude apparently was really, really into it. Was that why he got into guns?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
The reason why I know that didn't have guns before January was that I what's his name? That I showed him that I found a gun for me, not a gun, a bullet, a few bullets. And
Okay.
here in Mexico, Mexico, by the way,
Yeah, yeah.
you cannot have military cartridges. It's illegal, dude.
Hmm.
I'm not talking anything above 38 special. So 9 millimeter forbidden, bro. 45 forbidden, dude. 5.56 forbidden. And I
Really?
happen to have bullets. Yes,
Yeah.
I happen to have bullets of those calibers. I got 7.62 39 for the AK. I got 5.56. I got 308. Sorry, 306 and 38 and 38 long.
Hmm.
So I showed him my bullet collection, and he told me that guns are not illegal in the U.S., which I
Yeah.
fucking know. I'm not retarded, but that he hadn't gotten any yet. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And we just talked about the fucking about hurricanes and shit. So it didn't really matter.
So he told you
It's
about
just
the gun he would later use in this mass shooting.
no, he didn't tell me.
He didn't.
He
Okay.
told
Okay.
me that they were legal, but that he didn't have any
Okay.
yet.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. No, it's okay. I mean that pretty much. Obviously, it's kind of like going over the place to talk about this, but it's that's pretty incredible to think that, yeah, so he must have gotten the gun like 7 months ago, 6, 7 months ago. Um,
6, 7 months
six,
ago.
7 months ago.
What
So,
the fuck?
so I guess that leads into my next question is, how would you describe him personality-wise? What was his personality?
So he was clearly he wasn't unapproachable, but he had a really hostile aura, right? Like
Okay.
you will know him by his actions, and his actions were that he was a fucking griefer, right?
Yeah.
So people that at least that I knew, for example, Irandis didn't like him. I don't think the Edorex liked him either. But because he was known by his actions, right?
Hmm.
and not really by what he like. There was no positive things to know him about, pretty much.
Mhm.
So personality wise, at least when you approach him, he was really approachable. Like he will not like lash out at you. He will not call you slurs. He will not like be hostile to you. And even though he spoke like really seriously, he will speak with in a really formal way, like with caps, with dots, with like
Okay.
he'll be very proper in the way that he will speak in text. Once I actually got him to fucking like teach me how to make a profile picture like him, we went to BC, and in BC he was a really nice guy. He had a really soft voice.
Yeah.
He was really nice. He was really patient with me because I'd never actually fucking did like anything in Photoshop before. And he was really good with it. And I was like, oh, maybe this guy is not so much of a nigger as I initially.
So he
I was
was so in VC totally normal once you started talking to him. Like nothing was out there. He was just nice, I guess, kind of funny. But then in game, he's just a completely different person. He's just like
yes.
100% different. That's very
Which is to be
interesting.
expected. It's to be expected, really. But by the way, this is something that I know from my Randy, so I don't really know personally.
Mhm.
Apparently, he will just play Cerberus in the past like times, in the past like years,
Mhm.
and he will just meta hunt, valid hunt rather.
Okay.
So that's something that I did. That's something that he did apparently, and that he didn't really speak much in game.
He would just kind of look for reasons to kill people in the game, like valids, basically finding a valid reason to kill them. I guess what I'm confused by was, so when you were talking to him, did you notice anything odd about him at all?
No,
No, nothing. This
he
is
was
like
just a
he was just regular, yeah.
He was a normal guy. Yeah, really like unlike honestly his like text version of himself. How we communicate in text is vastly different to
Yeah.
how we communicate in voice, right? So it was like a really weird fucking like contrast. I was
Mhm.
expecting him to be more, I don't know, like
You almost expected
serious, I
him to be
guess.
insane if he was insane in game, but he wasn't.
No, not like that. I mean in text, in DMs.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
okay. So he wrote very form. Do you have any? Do you have your DMs with him? Would you be able to send me a screenshot of that if that's okay?
No.
Okay.
Discord suspended his account.
So you don't even have. Okay, so they got him immediately. They don't even have.
Yeah, you cannot even look at his fucking things on the live of Discord. Hold on, let me show
Sure.
you. So you can't even do this anymore. Check this out.
I'll check.
You cannot even do this anymore. But
He.
if you go to all the messages where he will speak, which there are not a lot of them,
Yeah.
but the bot actually got some. Like, look, you can't even see his fucking profile, dude.
Holy shit! He's a suspend. I've never seen that message before.
Me neither, dude. So it's really surprising. Like Discord fucking erased him completely.
So
Discord just killed him.
so basically, just to say like, so I've dealt with situations like this before. I've asked people who have been a part of like friends of mass shooters or anything like that. I mean, that's really crazy. I've never seen that message before, but I do know that most likely means that his account is in the hands of the police then, probably instantly, I'm guessing. They got him. Yeah, and then the channel got removed as well. I literally remember I checked his channel out, and an hour later I checked it, it was gone. It was just so wild.
Yep. They just completely erased him off the face of the earth, dude.
He's gone. Yeah. So from what I heard, I was talking about this, and he said that the Lifeweb guys quarantined all the channels that Falloutdud3 had spoken in, right? Or typed in, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you guys come into to know this? Was it like, I'm going to guess August 3rd, August 4th?
So it was the same fucking date that it happened
Yeah,
because
okay.
some guy, what's his name? Some guy on Cool Story
Okay.
went ahead and posted, "Hey guys, is this Fallout? Is this Fallout dot or Fallout dot?" And he asked Hydrated, right? And then he pinged everyone who was friends with Fallout, And Hydrated was like, "What the fuck? I'll go message him, but I don't think that's him." Spoilers, it was actually him. And
Holy shit.
Hydrated posted this in the
GG.
information terminal. Same fucking day, dude. Same day it happened.
Jesus. Hydrated has been helping Randy run Lifeweb since about 2016, when he himself, Hydrated, whose real name is Eugene, was about 16 or 15, if I remember correctly, which honestly, in its own way, kind of shows that Randy has been actively grooming teenagers and kids to help him with his project since the very beginning. While you might say Hydrated is a victim, I really state it the other way. He has only helped Randy hurt more people and use them to get a lot of money.
And then, then Randy posted his whole, thingy,
In the announcements.
announcements, yeah, with, the PR campaign, that the
Yeah.
whole, yeah, but I'm not related to this guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
like Randy. I mean, obviously, I can see that everyone's having an emotional response to this. I'm not gonna say Randy didn't have an emotional response. He is a human being. He is a heroin addict, Russian guy, but he's still a human. I mean, it is.
So, man, let's not step up this high.
You're very true. Yeah, I mean, it is a disturbing message. I just took a screenshot of his message too. But anyway, it was that that Randy was saying, like, I'm horrified that everyone's making fun of this. What was the reaction of the Lifeweb Discord after finding out? Do you remember?
Uh, well, someone went ahead and like took the video of his shooting
Uh-huh.
and put the fucking Dreamer music out of it, bro.
Oh
So
my god.
yeah, you can imagine what kind of fucking
Yes.
shit like that. Yeah, just Dreamer music.
Yeah.
Uh,
The Dreamer is an antagonist in game that you can choose to basically, when you go that part, you become a serial killer that has to kill around 10-20 people, and you need to use their body parts as a way to escape the simulation. So you basically have to act as the bad guy. You need to go around, kill a bunch of people, and then you can escape. You can obviously see that there is a weird duality to this, where Falloutdud3 almost seemingly is going on a mass shooting, maybe for the same reason, but who knows?
but yeah, like it was mostly just a bunch of people doing edgy jokes and not really giving the situation the seriousness that it is. And I
Yeah,
mean, in my opinion, I mean it's just something that happened. Like
yeah,
I'm over it. And even the same day when it happened, like, well, Fallout's gone. Fuck,
yeah,
I mean,
he's dead.
what can you do? What
Yeah.
can you do now? You can only move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But I guess I want to ask, so the Dreamer thing, Falloutdud3 was known for playing the antagonist in the game, which Dreamer is one of them, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I've played Lifeweb. I know what I'm saying, but I guess I'm curious. Like, this leads into my question of like why he did this shooting. Do you think that this was influenced by Lifeweb at all? Like, do you think he was somehow like thinking he was in the game, or like, obviously I know that's really crazy, but like, what are your thoughts on that?
I honestly, I don't think Life of had anything to do with it. I was talking with a friend about it. Like, can you fucking imagine the news getting the in and out shooter was part of a game. Like he used to play a game with a death cult that worships mass killing and suicide,
Yeah.
and the dreamer who has to escape reality by killing people. Like, could you fucking imagine the news if they got a hold of that?
I mean, that would just be wild. They would, I mean, that would be like a field day for them.
That would be a field day for them,
Yeah.
for the news agencies, for the FBI, for the CIA. You know.
And the FBI, sorry to interrupt you, I just interrupted you completely, but the
No, no,
FBI
it's-
took down the Lifeweb forum in 2016, right?
Not
That's debatable.
particularly. So there's a lot of rumors about what exactly went on.
Hmm.
Everyone says, oh, it was taken out because it was taken down because Kuroneko posted child porn and the FBI came by and killed the fucking forum.
Hmm.
There's also the talks that it just went down because Randy hated Interzone. And then Randy himself has recently, like last year, said that the reason why it went down was because he stopped paying the fucking host.
This is a complete lie that the people behind Lifeweb have been spreading since it happened. In 2016, the FBI did actually take down the forum. I distinctly remember going on the site and seeing the generic, yet goes on every site that's taken down, that this site is currently under investigation by the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I'm sure you've seen the image before. That image is really used on a site when it is currently taken down, and it was. However, the people behind it know that they can simply lie about this, that the lie will eventually become truth. However, I can attest to it that I remember directly seeing the page being taken down, and it is definitely strange that this was seemingly thrown under the rug and lied about as a way to, I don't know, I guess try and make people see that Lifeweb wasn't that bad. I'm really not sure. You do have to remember that the creator of Beyond, Lumix Jr., is being paid by Randy Sandy and is in a position where he needs to have Lifeweb exist for the website and for his own monetary reasons to keep having money. I'm sure you can understand what I'm trying to say here. That is, there is a mutual cooperation between these two people to keep this horrendous game going so that both of them can keep making money.
And the Patreon too, that it was taken down because Lifeweb had child sex interactions in it. You had pedophilia, and then around it was like, no, the game actually went down because it had interrogation in its wiki. So the reason why the Lifeweb Patreon went down was because in the Lifeweb wiki, one of the interrogations methods is torture. So Patreon took it down because of torture.
Yeah, I get it. So it was just too far. It was, you can't have torture in a game. It's so crazy where that's what took it down.
Indeed, it's really crazy. Not the stereotypes, not the child porn, not any of that. It was torture, bro. We can't have that. We can't have that.
Now, torture's too far. Come on. Yeah, I gotta take a stand there. So what's the reaction of the Lifeweb Discord now? I heard that a lot of people have jumped ship.
See, I cannot speak of everyone, of course.
Yeah.
But at least people in the courtship discussion, everyone's moved on, right? Like there's always the mention of the event.
Yeah.
But at least Hydrated and Randy has found it really distasteful to talk about it.
Yeah.
And so no one in the discussion chat has spoken about it seriously anymore. Mm-hmm. In Coolstorium, it's always the fucking the one or two edgy guys, joking about it, and then Hydrated fucking deletes their messages. So there is a censorship campaign.
Hydrated 12 is 26 now, I'm probably older actually, and Randy's 36 now. It's this is getting, they're not their edgy ages anymore. They're not in that type.
Randy's 32, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's 32. My bad. All right.
I think.
Yeah, he could.
He did say he's going bald. He did say he's going bald.
He's going bald? No.
Yeah, he's going bald, bro.
So, I guess this would lead into my question of how much did Falloutdud play Lifeweb, and I guess Scorcher as well.
To that question, I have no answer, honestly. See, the reason why I never actually recognized him in game, or even didn't even know who it was when he was signed into the fucking Guardian channel, was that every time that you go bomb, he will go random name, and then bombs became random name obligatory, and then he will just go random name what's his name, Cerberus. So Cerberus have fucking helmets, so you cannot even see who they are anyways. So he will always play random people or masked people, or Mortus as well. He also not playing Mortus not. So it's really hard to tell when he was playing.
Do you think that was because he didn't want people to metagame him?
No, I think it's just part of the role, dude.
He was just into not having he didn't have a static or anything.
Yeah, he didn't really have a static.
Weird.
Which compels one to believe that he was not too interested in the social part of the game.
So I wanted to ask I think I kind of already asked this, but what did he generally post on Discord? Do you have any memories of this, of what he would post?
He used to make a lot of bug reports in the Guardian chat, and he used to complain a lot about the game. But that's it, honestly. I don't remember him talking much. I remember him talking of anything of substance that interested me. Mm-hmm. He was mostly just, Oh no, he didn't really speak that much either. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't really speak in public that much.
So he's just
He wouldn't
quiet.
even defend himself. Yeah, he wouldn't even defend himself when people was like, "Oh, Farrell is such a nigger. Farrell, I saw you." He wouldn't even like laugh at them or anything. Like he would just not reply at all.
He just
He just didn't care. He was regrieving you for the love of the game, and not for your reaction.
So from what I was reading about, I had been reading that he had left college in 2023. I don't know if he left college to play more Lifeweb. I really don't know. I mean, that's what I was reading, that it's weird. He left college in Ohio. This is the thing. He went to college in Ohio, but he was an Arizona resident. Did he ever talk about what state he was in or like stuff like that? He was I'm guessing very private.
Yeah, and I don't
No.
think I ever talked about him. I mean, he knew I was Mexican,
Okay.
but I knew he was American, but I didn't know anything else.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is the strange thing about the shooting is that he's an Arizona resident who somehow traveled back to Idaho to go on a mass shooting. So, a month before the shooting, he had stopped talking on the Discord from what people were saying. Um, do you remember like when your last conversation with him was?
Yes, in fact, it was what? It was around my birthday on May.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, he told me happy birthday. That's it.
Oh, still you happy? That damn weird. Um, yeah, this is weird.
I did tell him. I did tell him about my birthday beforehand, so I was expecting him to like tell me happy birthday.
Oh, okay. So he was just a normal guy. I mean, he's telling you happy birthday. He's saying like that's like what a normal human being does. I already asked like if he'd posted anything online before the shooting. I'm guessing no. He wasn't messaging on the Lifeweb Discord being like, "I'm gonna become the dream." You know, the guy who killed himself. Sofaniel was his name.
Oh, Stefan, yeah.
Yeah. So he had a very public suicide.
Yeah, he even came with a fucking manifesto. I remember it.
Yeah. So it's weird that Fallout Dude didn't have anything like that at all. He just
I mean,
had. Sorry, what'd you say?
I was gonna say, sometimes I do believe that it was premeditated what he did
Okay.
because he left the life of Discord right a month beforehand.
He left
So
it.
I wonder like, yeah, he left it. He left the Discord for like what for the past month or so, for the past month or two.
Did anyone say anything about why he left, or was it was random?
No, he was just gone. Yeah, he was
He
just
was
gone.
gone.
Yeah, so I wonder if it was premeditated. Maybe something happened to him because something must have happened in the past, like this year rather, because he didn't have a gun before January, uh, and he left the Discord for like a month or two beforehand.
I guess that just leaves me to like really the final question because we would talk about this forever. Is yeah, your personal thoughts? Why do you think he did it?
Honestly, I don't think that he did it because something traumatic happened to him. He didn't seem to be a person with like a weak emotional response. You know how a lot of people are very sentimental, right?
Yeah,
That people act on a whim, people act with passion.
yeah.
Uh, he didn't seem to be the kind of guy who goes, "Oh, my life sucks. I'm gonna go kill people," or anything like that. Like
He
like sure
seemed
he was struggling as a person, like he was having job issues and shit. I think, but I mean, I don't think he will go be like, oh, I have no job, or oh, I have no money, or I have no friends. I'm gonna go kill people. I don't
yeah.
think that's weird. So something else must have happened to him that made him premeditate all of this. That made him go, I'm gonna buy a gun. I'm gonna cut ties with my friends. I'm gonna cut ties with the communities that I'm in. This one being life,
Hmm.
and I'm going to go kill people. I'm going to go to an inaugurated restaurant, so I know it has a lot of people, and I'm going to go blast that, kill people.
I don't know if you read about it, but apparently he was emotional during the shooting. He had spared someone because they said he had a family. It is just very odd. Like, I know this is out. This is weird. I'll send you the message real quick from the article. This is my thoughts. You can tell me if I'm insane because this is an insane situation. It's almost like he's role playing with the people he's shooting. You know, like mass shooters generally don't talk to the people they're about to kill, but he's just like he gives him a moment to speak, which is just strange. But then, of course, after he says this, he turns back around and shoots him, but he just misses.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he missed. Honestly, I think it was just not shooting at him. I think that he wanted them to go away.
Oh, it was a warning shot.
A
Yeah.
warning shot. Yeah. If they really wanted him dead, he would have just killed him afterwards. And he was emotionally in shock through all of it. There's even mentions of him that when he was being shot at, he just ran it. He just
He was scared.
I mean
Yeah.
he was scared. Like I think Father was just in shock through all of it. Like
Yeah.
he went in maybe not thinking. He was committed to it, of course. And when he started killing people, I think it dawned on him what he was doing. Like I really think that it dawned on him, and then he was started getting shot at, and it dawned on him, oh, this is actually happening.
It's real. Yeah, it's not
This is
fantasy.
real. It's not fantasy. No, it's not so much that it's fantasy.
Mhm.
It's more like I don't even want to say this is going to have consequences, because he knew
Yeah.
it was going to have consequences. But it's more like this is actually it. This is the end.
So why do you think
There's-
he bought the gun in the first place? Cause like, was he just? I guess he was just a gun nut. He liked guns.
No, he didn't know. I mean, he knew about guns, of
You
course,
knew, yeah.
but he didn't seem like. Well, I'm not gonna say interested.
Mhm.
He recognized the calibers that I showed him, but
Okay.
again, like he didn't have a gun beforehand. He's an Arizona resident. It's like the fact that he didn't have a gun. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, it
honestly.
is actually. Like that is weird that he. I mean, all of this points to the fact that this had been premeditated over like the span of months. That he had bought the gun and then slowly must have. I don't know, like what. I mean, obviously, we're both trying to explain like what drives a man to go on a mass shooting, and that's mental illness, which is unexplainable. You can't explain why someone would do something like that. And that's all she wrote. The interview ended after that. The man I was speaking to didn't really care this happened. If anything, he just thought it was funny. He had known Chad Williams since 2021, and yet his suicide and his murders were simply a comedic, if strange event in his life. The others I spoke to from Lifeweb had a similar opinion, that they either didn't care about this happening or were emotionally distant from it. I learned a lot from this interview, and in my own selfish way, I'm glad that I couldn't have stopped this. In a way, that's why I investigated this further, to let myself sleep at night, knowing this was inevitable and I couldn't have stopped fate from occurring. But it's painful to know there is no answer at the end of this. Chad had left all of his communities online a month before the shooting. If he had told anyone, they don't wish to tell it. His account is suspended, meaning no one can even read his messages in other discords or communities to see why he could have done this. It's as if Falloutdud never existed now, just a fleeting memory in those online that knew him. The people that did this will get away with grooming him into this massacre. The people who groomed him as a child to become politically active in these extremist beliefs will get away with it. The game that he used to sickly and degenerately practice his mass shooting, the game that led him to rape children in, the one that in game he practiced a religion of a death cult that supported his actions, the one that made him become the man he was, will get away with it. And no one will ever know the truth behind the shooting. 3 lay dead, 7 more wounded, and Chad Williams got away with it, with no punishment but the one he already knew he was going to do to himself. He never had a life, never had real friends, never was really there. If only life was a story, this could have a happy ending. But reality is always stranger than fiction. And so, the curtain falls, the music ends, and it all fades to black.